Namaste. In this video, we're going to talk about the knees falling inwards when standing. That is generally to do with a weak glute medius, tight ITB, tight inner thighs. So we're going to address those things. First, ITB. Now, just use a tennis ball. And ITB, iliotibial band, sits on the side. And you want, when the knee falls in, you want this muscle to be able to contract back. So if it's tight, it's sitting in a position that can't align the leg. So that way is nice. You can even massage it with a ball, but really, really get deep into it. You can use a foam roller too. They are made for Great Danes, and you can do it with a tennis ball as well. It's just a bit small, and roll, or even just find where it's sensitive and massage. It's intense for anybody. Okay, so you want that ITB as loose as possible. So that's number one. Let's do a little bit on the other side. So this is a little gentler. I like this. I can add my own pressure and do it daily so that it starts to release. Gentle does it always. Otherwise, you don't even want to do it the next day. Gentle does it. Then exercises for the glute medius. Glute medius is the muscle on the side here, which enables the leg to open. You can actually, quite interesting there, I can feel it nicely. I'm going to massage it. This is really, really great. But if you just got the tennis ball, that's fine. Do that for now. You place it on the side, on your one buttocks, and you roll over to the side. And massage it. So I often find there's a nice position when you find, oh, there I got it. Then that place, and you try and lift this leg up and just massage it where it is. Okay, I'm going quick here. You guys can spend much more time on it. Take it to the other side. You can really enjoy feeling the shift and the change from initially, it might go, oh my God, I found that spot. And then you go, oh, okay, it's starting to feel better. And you breathe, relax into it. And you sometimes feel referring pain down the leg. Even just parking and relaxing. Yeah, the tennis ball might be small, but it's still efficient, still does the job. Okay, then to strengthen the ITB, to strengthen the glute med, we can use these straps, but we're also going to do it in the abdominal exercises without any apparatus. If you've got the stretchy band, that's really great. You put it over the knees. I'm going to show you this exercise quickly. Now, it's important that you get the glute med. If I'm doing this, I won't get it. I'll be using some other muscle. So lie down. I'll talk you through now. And knees on top of each other, feet on top. Lie a little bit forward. So you're lifting your tummy, relaxing, and getting everything in line. And you lie a little bit forward. Now I'll capture that. So when you lift up, try and feel on the outside bum muscle, and you hold it. Exhale. Good. And try and really, in the beginning I felt it at the bottom one as well, but now I really got it isolated into that glute med there, strengthening. Okay, so 5 on each side will do the trick. You could just move it in the beginning and then hold. Yeah, but it's nice to hold it. I really try and find, so it's when my pelvis is on top and pushing hips forward. Otherwise, there's nothing happening. Okay. And other side as well for you. If you haven't got the stretchy band, quite nice to just tie your 2 knees with a little gap in between and just push, because it's to train the ITB to be able to contract there. Just push. That's actually where we want to do the abdominals, because partly as well, if the also happens with knock knees, generally people have a post anterior tilt, and we want to get it back into the posterior side. So we want to strengthen the lower, just above your pubic bone, the stomach muscles there. And even just that, pulling apart, you'll feel it already there in the stomach. So let's, I can even feel the glute med work as well. So let's try, with or without a strap. It's that idea in your mind that you flexing your feet, pressing, and then pulling the knees apart. Okay, so I'm in that position, trying to lift the bum. I can even just lift it for a moment and see if I can curl the pelvis a little bit there. Then push and pull. It's lovely with a strap. Just pull and breathe. 1, shoulders relax. 2, 3, 4, 5, and good. Just rest there a moment and do that, say 3 times. Then another thing, another muscle that could be needing some strength is the VMO, vastus medialis oblique. That sits on the inside above, next to your kneecap there. I'm going to show you with a foam roller what it's kind of, the mind can really help you to get it. Is you look at it, you see it, you try and find it, and you just lift the knee. This muscle works in the first part of a squat. Okay, so a lot of brain power for me to find that muscle. Can do that. Later on, you also can do it with weights on the ankles, but just mind-body connection, yeah. That will help to connect into the inner thighs. Okay. Then you can do both legs at the same time too. Okay. Another thing is then the inner thighs that are tight. So any kind of stretches that open the inner thigh, any kind of things. But let's to go into wide angle. Try and stretch your inner thigh, lift the tummy. Doing all different kinds of inner thighs will be good. Breathe. Keep trying to turn. Let's watch. Some people have the toes fall backwards, some people's toes fall forwards. Try and lift the tummy, so that's your abdominal there, and press and push the legs. And feel. Can you feel the inner thigh? Breathe. So at the same time as stretching it, you are actually strengthening as well because of the activation. You're press down in the whole back of your leg. As you get more comfortable, you'll be able to hold longer. And see if you can then go for 1 minute, 2 minutes. Stretching out. It's really a lovely, in the beginning it might be very sensational, but it gets to become quite lovely. Okay, the last thing, also for the VMO, is just doing a squat against the wall. I'm going to do it nice and relaxed. Take your feet a little away from the wall, put your coccyx and lower back on the wall. And remember, so only the first third of the squat has really got the VMO action, so we're not very deep. And then we can play around with activation of the legs as well. A common thing with when the knees fall in, the soles of your feet also drop, the insteps drop. Sorry, not the soles of the feet, insteps. So I want to activate by curling, feel the tummy lift, and the action of pulling back on the outsides of the legs. So if I just think of pushing my feet out, and then pull the heels in, I think my VMO is working a bit better there. Good. And just a very light squat. Now that you've got the leg activation, just let the weight go through the soles of your feet and rest on the wall. Because that's the magic. It's not always, I have to do this. It's like, I have to think. It's like find your relaxation. The body knows what it's doing. And just keep watching that the knees are over the second toes. And tummy lifted. If you shake a little bit in that position, that's fine. Okay. So you can hold it for 2 minutes to 5 minutes. Good, and that's it. And we'll stretch out the ITB and work nicely on the knees falling in, lifting and rotating out and activating and lift the instep. Good. Enjoy. Thank you for watching. Namaste.